Good morning. It's George Herrera. It is 11:20 Central Time from Katy, Texas, and here I am, like most Tuesdays, since I decided to add YouTube streaming to my Facebook Lives that I started those at the beginning of 2020. So today, we're talking about the law of environment. And this law is extremely important because of what is going on. Since the beginning of 2020, the whole world is living in a negative environment. So the law of environment is extremely pertinent, it is necessary, and that's where we're going to talk about it today. And this is chapter 5 in the book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, written by John Maxwell. So John Maxwell is a tremendous person of influence. He is known around the world, and he has written hundreds of books already. Tremendous thinker, writer, teacher, coach, speaker, a fantastic person. And I'm learning a lot from him. So I decided to share with you part of that growth. And here we are with chapter 5, the law of environment. And John Maxwell said that to be able to grow, we have to make choices. And those choices are extremely important for that growth. And that's what he did. He found that he was in an environment that was not challenging him enough, because that's one of the requirements of being in the proper environment. So he talks about 6 points, and the first point is assess the environment in which you are. Because if you don't know where you are, how do you know what is that you need to do to improve? You first need to know where you are, what are the circumstances in your environment. Is your environment challenging you? Is your environment affirming growth? Are others in your environment growing? Are others in your environment ahead of you? Or you are the best in the room? Because if you are the best one in the room, you are in the wrong room. You need to go to another room where you find people that are ahead of you, that you can learn from them, and you can challenge yourself to grow as you see these other people. Okay, the second point is you need to change yourself at the same time that you change your environment. Because if you change your environment but you don't change yourself, then the growth is going to be slower, and it might be easier, but it's going to be slower. If you change yourself but you don't change your environment, then it's going to be it is going to be slower. And Anyway, you need both. You need to change yourself and change your environment for your growth to be easier and faster. That's what you need to do. Point number 3, change the people that you spend your time with. Change your friends. Change the people at work that you spend time with if they are not helping you to grow. I have a group of friends that we meet every Wednesday, and our conversation there is what helps us in our business, what strategies can help us in our business. How are we thinking that is not conducive for that growth? So we have a positive environment there. So that's why this is a great group. And now that I'm talking about great groups, you have a tremendous opportunity now, because the Master Key Experience is starting, and the Master Key Experience is based on scholarships. So you need to apply, and to apply, you just need to go to masterkey.vision/Jorge, and you'll be able to put your name on the list there. And then by paying $1, by paying $1, you'll be put in the process. You'll fill up an application, you will watch a few videos, and that qualifies you to be a part of this tremendous tribe that is all for positive thoughts and all for helping each other grow. And as I mentioned, that the world since the start of 2020 is in a negative environment, well, that has nothing to do in our group. In the Master Key Experience, there's no time, there's no space for negative thoughts. So you need to be there. Go to masterkey.vision/George and put your name on the list. The next point is challenge yourself in your new environment. When you change your environment, you still need to be up to the new environment, because if the new environment is affirming for growth and others are ahead of you and others are growing, then you need to challenge yourself to grow. You need to put yourself goals to accomplish those goals. You need to make your goals public to your group, so you are accountable for your work to achieve that growth. That's why it's so important to challenge yourself in your new environment. The next point is focus on the moment, because this is logic. We need to be in the moment to understand where we are to grow. If we live based on our past, based on our achievements of our past, we don't know where we are today. That's what we did in the past. And we cannot grow based on what we did. We can grow based on what we are doing. We can not grow based on our future image, based off our goals. Yeah, they are an incentive. Our future goals are an incentive, but we need to know where we are. We need the moment. We need today to work on today to forge that future. So we need to focus on the moment. And the last point is move forward in spite of criticisms. Because there's only one type of person that is going to criticize you if you're doing nothing. It is the person that loves you, that cares about you, that sees that you are not, that you're wasting your time, that you are not doing anything. That is the only person that is going to say something. Is going to say, why are you wasting your time? Start your growth. But if you are doing something, everybody is going to talk about you. Either the people that love you, they're going to say, that's fantastic that you are growing, or the people that don't care much about you, they might get envious, and they are going to criticize you. Why are you doing that? Because they might feel that there will be envious of your growth, and also that you might not look at them anymore. You might not concern about them anymore. So that's why they will criticize you. And Ralph Waldo Emerson, that tremendous philosopher, he said that if you're doing something, there will always be somebody that will say that that is wrong. I mean, I'm not quoting it exactly, but that's what he said. So move in spite of criticisms. Get growing in spite of criticisms. Thanks for joining my streaming. And smile, be tolerant, and get growing. I'll see you next week.